What is going on, guys? Joe here from Anklam Athletics. Today is Thursday, July 26th. It is about 9 a.m. right now, and I just wanted to bring you guys along through my day. I'm going to show you guys a few of my meals. I'm going to bring you along because today is actually my dad's birthday, so I'm going to show you guys a few of his celebrations. I think we might do some go-karting or something fun like that later. And I'm actually about to head to a coffee shop right now to go get some work done, so I'll bring you guys along there. And I am fasted right now. I've been fasting for about 3 to 4 hours in the morning, sometimes a little bit longer, but if I wait too long, I find that it's hard to get my protein in at the end of the day. So I do really like the mental clarity and focus that I get during those fasts. Pop a little caffeine, like I said, get some work done, and I've really been liking that. So, like I said, haven't eaten anything yet. It's about 9 a.m., about to head to the coffee shop, and I'll talk to you guys when we get there. So just got home from working at the coffee shop. That's pretty much how I spend most of my mornings. Either I get up, work from home, answer my clients, and kind of do all my social media sort of postings for the morning, editing, all that fun stuff in the morning, get a lot of it done, and big chunk of my to-do list done. Either, like I said, at a coffee shop, which I've been doing lately, or at home. Just kind of change it up, switch up the environment, and kind of get myself awake and moving and being productive. So I usually, like I said, have a huge to-do list. There's always a to-do list. There's always stuff to be done when it comes to working for yourself, doing social media, always DMs to be answered, always Facebook messages, emails, whatever it may be. And especially with the wedding side of things too, for AB Visual Productions, which is, if you guys have been watching the channel, you know that I also do wedding videography. That has its own sort of deal with answering those clients, making sure everything's happening and editing is happening, dates are all set, contracts are signed, all that sort of thing. So there's just a lot to be done, a lot of day-to-day stuff. So mixing it up and getting out in different environments makes that a lot less monotonous. So anyways, about to go actually go-karting right now with my dad for his birthday, and that should be fun. I'm going to switch over to the iPhone now, then after that I'm going to be getting my workout in. So switching over to the iPhone in 3, 2, and... Guy Anklam himself, the birthday kid. Let's go, winner, winner, baby. We're leaving the place. Dad, tell them what you said as you're leaving the place.
What did I say?
Tell them what you said to them.
Oh, there was definitely more speed in those carts than I expected.
No, that's not what I'm talking about.
What?
But the hand sanitizer.
What?
Tell them it's funny.
Well, I just said you said, Dad, you got to go out this way. I said, I'm just going to go sanitize. And I didn't shower this morning, so I thought I'd just shower up quick and get it taken care of.
I play football too.
Okay.
Alright guys, so I'm going to first show you how I set up before I actually even get underneath the bar. The first thing I find is my hand grip placement, which I like to use the same frame of reference I use for my bench press. So just outside shoulder width. You may need to adjust this based on your shoulder mobility. If your shoulders have a lack of mobility, you might need to go a little wider, but I like to go as close as I can without feeling that pinching on your shoulder like I said. So about shoulder width, I'm grabbing the bar and I'm just showing you backwards so you can see me a little bit better here. You'd want to make sure you're facing the right way in the rack. So find that hand grip. As I step underneath, I'm making sure I'm directly underneath the bar. You don't want to be out in front, especially as you start to add weight, putting your back in an unsafe position. So unrack, take your few steps out, make sure you're getting yourself set. So I like to give myself the frame of reference about hip width to shoulder width for my foot length, kind of the distance between your 2 feet and how wide you want to be. This is all going to be preference based on your anatomy, how tall you are, how long your legs are, all those sorts of things, your mobility. You can alter this, and you can try it out body weight first before you actually get underneath the bar if this is something you're actually brand new to. I would highly suggest that. So once you are familiar with that stance, you can even slightly point your toes out. That might help you with a little bit more greater range of motion. But like I said, once you do have that stance, what you want to do then is keep your elbows underneath, creating that straight wrist up through the bar. And the first movement you're going to think about is pushing your hips back. So I'm going to retract my shoulders, keeping my upper back tight. And then I'm going to push my hips back and descend into the squat. As I said with the stance, the range of motion that you're going to go down to is going to be relative to you. So if you can get a full range of motion with proper form, keeping your torso upright, then get that proper full range of motion with an upright torso, keeping your elbows straight. If you can only get to parallel, that is okay. What you want to make sure you're focusing on here is as you're underneath the bar, you want to create that torque through your hips. So what do I mean by that? You actually want to create torque and twist your feet. Imagine screwing your feet into the ground so that you can feel it through the side of your quads as you're descending into the squat itself. So I'm twisting my feet into the ground. It's going to keep you safer, stronger, basically creating torque within that hip joint. And as I'm doing that, like I said, I'm keeping my chest out, shoulders retracted, squeezing my shoulder blades together, elbows underneath, getting as much range of motion as I can, engaging those quads, engaging those hammies, squeezing my glutes through at the top. And that is what I'm focusing on during each individual rep. The other thing I'm focusing on is keeping my core braced. So like someone's gonna punch me in the gut. So I know this is a lot to think about, but one at a time, you can kind of think about it without the bar on your back. Elbows underneath, retract your shoulders, big chest, keeping that neutral spine the whole time. Finding that placement with your feet, you might need to play with that a little bit. Elbows, chest, find those feet, squeezing, grinding, screwing my feet into the ground, and then I'm descending, squeezing through at the top of my glutes. Breathing out at the top, that's where I'm engaging, inhaling, bracing that core. So when you get underneath the bar, it should look something like this. Bench press about shoulder width, underneath, directly, elbows underneath. Find my hand placement, elbows, foot placement, locked. Squeeze my glutes at the top, right before I engage. Now I'm pushing my hips back, squeezing out the top. So as I said, guys, take your time with this, really master it, start with light weight, get the form down, and then increase the weight as you feel comfortable. If you rush the weight, you're gonna build your form on a shitty foundation. If you're building your form and building that foundation on good solid form, you're gonna pay so much more, and it's gonna benefit you so much more in the long run because you're gonna make that much more progress with proper technique. Because not only are you gonna be better, more efficient with each rep, but you're not gonna get injured with that proper form in the long run. And if you do, it's gonna hamper your progress no matter what because you won't be able to train because you're injured. So my whole point, guys, is that longevity is going to be the key when it comes to a lot of things, and a major foundation of that longevity is proper form so you can stay uninjured and keep training for as long as you possibly can. And that's kind of the goal and my goal. So hopefully you guys have the same sort of mindset when it comes to fitness, lifting, and just your goals in the long run. So
before we hit the terminal, all I see is green lights. Don't look at the dash. We're going too fast. I'm running the flash, you're rolling the sacks. I'm burning the hash. I touch up his gas, I'm growing the stash. Don't give me that look. No gun in my hip, but I'm ready to blast. Not throwing this cash. I'm saving it all till I'm ready to ball. You're not ready at all. It's already too late. We walk into place. Confetti will fall. I won't be here for long. Remember your face. Don't remember your name.
Alright, what is going on, guys? Just got home from the gym a little bit ago, hit some legs, and then I filmed a bunch of tutorial videos which you guys might have already seen, might not have seen, but anyways, you're going to enjoy them when they do come out, and if you've already seen them, hopefully you did enjoy them. Anyways, about to get showered up, and then I'm going to go to dinner. I'm going to celebrate my dad's birthday, celebrate my birthday as well, because my birthday is tomorrow. I think I mentioned at the beginning, but I can't remember if I did or not. So, anyways, about to get showered up, like I said, then going to go out to eat. Probably will show you guys what we eat and where we go with my iPhone, and we'll catch up with you guys then. So, yeah, talk to you guys in a bit. Is it recording? Do I have stuff all over my face?
Joe, I'm gonna give you a little tip from your father, huh?
Is there numbers counting at the top? Yeah. Oh, yeah.
See, I'm the photo journalist. I know.
What is going on, guys? So we just got done with dinner and it was delicious. I ended up having some wings and some sweet potato fries and 2 beers. It's always good just to catch up with the family and spend some time together, since we don't get to do that all too often, especially going out to eat like that. So good to celebrate my dad's birthday, and yeah, it was just delicious. So about to get some work done tonight, get some editing done for some YouTube videos and just some content overall, and answer my clients before the night gets too late on me. Tomorrow's my birthday, like I said, about to get a lift in, and also I'm heading up north to visit one of my friends, heading up there with Mark, who you guys know if you've been watching the channel for a while. So hopefully gonna do some vlogging and then too, just keep this going. I want to do more of this kind of thing, more Q&As, more just helpful content for you guys. So if you enjoyed it, drop a like. If you have any questions, leave them below. And as always, hopefully you guys are having a good night, morning, afternoon, whatever it is by you. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace out. Take care, guys.